Hello, and welcome to Bottoms Down, Chair Yoga for Everyone, the slow and short series. I'm Carol. I'm so glad you've joined our community. In this series, we'll move our bodies a little more slowly, and the classes will last less than 30 minutes. If you haven't already, please click the subscribe button. Don't forget it's free, and we'd love to hear from you, so leave a comment. Now in today's practice, we'll explore poses for self-care. You'll need a chair and a block, or you can substitute a big book for a block, or you can just do it without it. It's just fine. And let's get started. So we're going to move forward in our chair, and we're going to take a moment to ground our feet to the earth, making sure the feet are connected to the earth and equally weighted. Same thing with our sits bones. So they're on the chair and we're not leaning one way or the other. Take your hands and flip the palms up to the ceiling. Lift your heart. Close your eyes and just breathe. Taking a moment to connect to your breath. Now let's inhale to 4 counts and exhale to 5 counts, something like this. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and breathe normally. Bring your hands to your heart. Set your intentions for today's practice. One more breath. Bring the hands back down to your side. We're going to roll our shoulders. So it's kind of a forward, up, back, and down. So let's do that again. Exaggerate it as much as you can. All right, let's go ahead and reverse it. And one more. Should feel really good. Okay, excellent. So we're going to do a neck stretch with our hands behind our back. So I encourage you to move forward in your chair, and then you're just going to place your hands on the seat of the chair behind you. Now squeeze your shoulder blades behind, and then a slight lift of the chin, just a little one. From here, you're going to drop your right ear to the right shoulder. Feel that stretch in the neck. Drop your chin towards your chest. And then we're going to drop the other ear towards the shoulder. Now don't lose that squeeze behind you, okay? So feeling that upper body pretty active here. Let's go ahead and drop our chin towards our chest. And let's release that and roll those shoulders. And we're going to do that again. All right, let's roll those shoulders the other way. Okay, so let's do that one more time. So we're lifting up. We're going to grab behind us, hands on that chair. So squeeze your shoulder blades behind you. Slight lift of that chin. Let's go to the left first. Left ear drops to left shoulder. Drop your chin towards your chest. And go to the right. And chin to chest. One more breath and release. Let's do one shoulder roll at a time. And reverse it. Good. Okay. So now I'm going to just bring my gaze across my body, all right? So I'm looking maybe a little further beyond that shoulder, just a little bit though. And then I'm going to look down. Do you feel a little different stretch in the neck? I do. Then we're going to look up, center, and then if it feels okay, you're going to look up just a little bit. Come back center, bring the gaze back to the front. Now we're going to go to the other side, okay? So we're going to look over that left shoulder now. Feel that stretch first, then we're going to look down just a little bit. Then we're going to look center, and then look up. We're going to look center and back front. Okay, excellent. Okay, so we're going to move into an extended mountain pose. So extend your hands to the ceiling. Make sure your shoulders are staying down out of the ears. Now bring your palms together, interlace your fingers, and that pointer finger is up towards the ceiling. Okay? We're going to lean to the left. So there's that leaning mountain. And now we're going to turn and we're going to look up at the ceiling. So just a tiny little twist. Maintain those abdominals, belly tight. Take the twist out, come up, and then we're going to go to the other side. Lean. Now take a little twist, look up at the ceiling. Take the twist out, come back up, and bring those hands down. And let's do another shoulder roll. Does that feel good? Should feel pretty good. Okay, so we're going to take our right knee and we're going to open it nice and wide. Now you're going to feel that inner thigh stretching. So this knee doesn't fold in, okay? Keep that knee open and feel that stretch. Now we're going to let this left knee fall down towards the floor. You're turning in your chair, okay? And you're going to be facing this front knee. This knee is going to go straight down to the mat and you're up on those back toes. Crescent lunge. Let's release it and we're going to do that one more time. So I'm just kind of engaging that leg. I'm feeling that stretch. One more breath and face forward. Okay, feeling good? Let's do the other side. Take your left knee and open it nice and wide. Just taking a moment here to feel the stretch on the inner thighs. Let your right knee fall down towards the floor. I'm turning. So now I'm facing this front knee. Hands are on the chair. Let this knee fall to the floor. Up on those back toes. Feel the stretch right here. Let's release that and then we're going to do that again. Feeling the stretch. One more breath and release. Face forward. Let's grab a sip of water. We're going to come to standing on the right side of our chair. Okay, so this is dancer pose. Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to have our feet hip distance apart. So it is not super wide, but our feet aren't together either. So just kind of that natural, if you were to just stand naturally, it puts those feet right about hip distance apart. Now, the hand next to the chair, this hand is gonna just hang out here by the side. The hand that's on the chair, I want you to let go and just bring it up. So my palm is facing in, and I'm just lifting that arm up. Let's bring it down and hold the chair. Let's do that one more time, just like that. And down we go. Now, we're going to take a step forward, and you want it to be the leg next to the chair, okay? So your left leg. You're going to take a step forward, and you're going to bring that arm up. So I'm kind of up on those back toes a little bit, and then we're going to come down. And we're going to do that one more time, all right? So take a step forward, bring that arm up. And back down we go. Okay, so now that's a great version of dancer pose. It's an excellent version. If you want a little bit more, what we're going to do, let's hold the chair first. And we're going to bring the other leg, not the leg next to the chair that we've been stepping with. The other leg is going to come up to tabletop. Okay? This hand is outside hand. You're going to slide it down your knee, across the shin, grab your ankle, and let that knee fall down. Again, only if it feels okay. Now we're going to let go of the chair again, and we're going to bring that arm up. There's your balance dancer pose. Oh yeah. How does that feel? One more breath. Grab the chair. Put the foot down. And let's come to the other side. I know dancer pose is a very challenging balance pose. Okay, so my feet are hip distance apart. We're going to start with the hand that's on the chair, and we're going to let go of the chair, and we're just going to bring that arm up. And we're going to bring it back and hold the chair. And let's do that again. Just the arm only. Bring it up. Palm is facing in, and down we go. Now, remember, balance is all about abdominals. So pull that belly in. We're going to take a step forward with that right leg, and we're going to bring that right arm up. Back toe, you're up on those back toes if that feels okay. And then down we go. Okay, can we do that again? Inhale to prepare, pull that belly in, exhale, up we go. And down we go. Let's do that one more time. Inhale to prepare, exhale, step it forward. And back we go. Grab the chair and take just a little break. Okay, so the add-on here, it is a significant add-on. I'm telling you, I know that it is. So you can keep doing that version we were just doing. If you want a little bit more, the outside knee is going to come up. So it's like tabletop. I call this tabletop knee. Outside hand, you're going to slide it across the thigh, across the knee, down the shin. Grab your ankle and let that knee fall down. So there, are you feeling your quadricep stretching? I am. If it feels okay, you're going to let go of the chair, belly tight. Remember, abdominals are key to balance, and bring that arm up. There you go. There's your dancer pose. One more breath here. Grab that chair, release that foot. Excellent. So we're going to stay on this side of our chair, and we're going to come into a standing pyramid pose. So the outside leg, you're going to take a step forward, and this back foot is at an angle. So that foot, the heel is down, and that foot is at a little bit of an angle. Bring those hips forward. Now, if you want to use your block, you can grab that block and bring it to the inside of that foot. If you don't have a block, your hands are just going to be on your leg or or on the chair, okay? So let's start with our heart lifted. This front leg stays straight. We do not bend the knee, okay? Working that hamstring again, right? Okay, are we ready? Lengthen through the spine. Begin to hinge at the hips, not at the waist. Hinge at the hips. Keep the back flat. Look out. Hold that chair. Bring your hands to your block or to your leg. So my hips are back, right? So this left hip kind of wants to come forward a little bit. Don't let it. I'm just bowing over that front leg. There's my pyramid pose. One more breath. Go ahead and grab the chair, come up. Now we're going to do that one more time with one addition, okay? So if you want the add-on, don't have to. If you want it, bring your hands behind you, push those fingertips down, lift up, and then we're going to come forward. So now I've got a little bit of shoulder work here too. My shoulder is stretching. Now listen, release your hands, grab the block, and see if you can let your heart fall any further. Bend the front knee and come up. Okay, so let's just take our block, if you have it, put it in the seat of your chair, because we've got to do the other side. And we're going to come to the other side. The outside leg comes forward, back, that other leg comes back, your heel is on the mat, that foot is at a little bit of an angle, straighten this front leg. Now let's just go ahead and place our block right there on the inside of that leg. Remember, if you don't have the block, you're going to use your chair or your leg. Lengthen nice and long through the spine, let that heart fall forward. Grab the block. Oh yeah. So what's stretching is the back side of this leg. Do you feel that? Your hamstring is stretching pretty significantly. Okay, let's go ahead and roll up, take just a break. And if you want that final version, I know it's super challenging, but if you want it, you're going to press your hands back behind you, open up the heart, come forward, humble pyramid. Now, if you want to let go and then grab the block just to get that final stretch into that hamstring, let's go ahead and grab the chair. I'm going to put my block back under my chair, and we're going to have a seat. And grab a sip of water. We're going to heel toe our feet 2 times. Out, heel, and toe. So we've got a little bit of a wide stance here. Now you're going to hold your chair and you're just going to let those knees come forward. Or fall together, I should say. Now if you want to bring your feet a little closer so the legs touch, probably best. I feel a little more stable that way. Internally rotating in those hips. You feel that? Okay. Now, I want you to bring your arms wide, and we're going to take that right arm on top, and you're going to hug yourself. Now, I want you to let your head fall and look down at your arms, or kind of at your lap, I guess I should say. Let that head fall too. Feel that stretch. Let's come up and open. Now the other arm is going to go on top, okay? So now the left arm is on top. Hug yourself. Let your head fall. Looking down at your arms or your lap, feeling the stretch. One more breath. Go ahead and come up and bring those heels and toe back together. That's called constructive rest. Feels kind of good to me. All right, very good. So we're going to bring our hands back behind our head and the elbows are wide. Squeeze your shoulder blades together behind you. Feeling like you're lifting up through the heart, feet are grounded to the earth. Now we're going to pull ourselves let ourselves release, right? Kind of let your arms fall between your legs. Palms are facing down. So this is a seated child's pose. We're going to do that again. Hands behind the head. Lift up. And then come back into that seated child's pose. Now, just hang out here for a moment. Feeling that stretch, and then we're going to come up and take just a moment. So the final thing of this, the seated child's pose, instead of just kind of being here, If you want, you're going to fall a little deeper between those legs. So your arms are coming a little further down and you're letting yourself just kind of fall a little bit more. If that doesn't feel good in your back or whatever, you're going to stay here and it's fine. Okay? So we're just going to do that one more time with that little extra child's pose. So come up first. So I've widened my legs just a little bit to give me space to fall between my legs. Okay? Squeeze those shoulder blades. Okay, are we ready? Here we go. Release into that child's pose. Maybe it's a little deeper child's pose. Tuck your chin, roll it up. We've got one more. That's it. Last time. And down. Just one more breath. And up we go. Okay, very good. So I'm going to bring my feet back together. Now, this is like a seated twist series. So I'm going to bring my arms up into my goalpost arms. Now I'm going to take my right arm and I'm going to bring it across. And then I'm going to open. And then I'm going to bring my other arm and I'm going to cross. Okay. And then we're going to open and release. Now, if you have your block, you're going to grab that block. If you don't have it, it's fine. Don't worry about it. But if you have the block, you're going to grab it and you're going to put it in your right hand, okay? So we're going to come back into those goalpost arms. So if you don't have it, you're going to do just what we just did. Otherwise, here we go. We're going to come across, we're going to grab that block, and then we're going to open. I did that wrong. So now, take this hand, come all the way across the body. That's what I meant to do. Grab the block and open. Now, this hand is going to come all the way across. We're going to grab that block and we're going to open. That's what I was wanting to do. And let's do that again. All the way across, grab the block and open. Come across the body, grab that block and open. Can we do one more on each side? I know, I feel it too. Come across, grab a nice little stretch for the side waist. I feel it in my back a little bit. Come across the body, grab the block and open and release. How'd that feel? You feel those arms a little bit, right? A little stretch. Okay, let's place that block back under our chair. And we're going to move into Crescent Lunge. So take your right knee and open it. Let your left knee fall down towards the floor. Push the foot back behind you. You're up on those back toes. Maybe you straighten this leg a little bit if that works for you. So you see how I'm kind of pushing the back of my kneecap to the ceiling? Look over that front knee. Bring your arms to goalpost. Then you're going to reach around and hug yourself. Lift your elbows up towards the ceiling. Bring the elbows down. Hands to chair. Let's release that. And then we're going to do it again on the other side. The other hand on top for our hugging ourselves. All right? So engage that leg again. Goalpost arms. Hug yourself with the other arm on top. Elbows lift to the ceiling. Elbows come back down. Hands to chair. And release. Face forward. Okay? How'd that feel? Everybody all right? Okay, we got to do the other side now. So we're going to take this knee and open it wide first. Now we're going to let our right knee fall down towards the floor. Maybe you push that foot back a little bit. Stay up on those toes if you can. Goalpost arms. Reach around and hug yourself. Elbows to the ceiling. Elbows back down. Open your arms wide. Hug yourself with the other arm on top. Elbows up to the ceiling. Elbows back down. Release, grab your chair, and face forward. We're going to scoot back in our chair. Place our hands lightly on our thighs. Flip your palms up to the ceiling. Moving into Shavasana pose. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. And a full, complete, cleansing breath out.
Fulfill the potential. Give yourself credit for how far you've come. Then challenge yourself to build on it. Life has not been perfect, yet you've successfully navigated your way to today. Now you can use your skills, intention, and persistence to move forward. Recognize that you've established some positive momentum. Consider what you can do to grow that momentum and put it to purposeful use. You have gained strength from everything you've been through. What good things can you now do to exercise that strength? Through your life experiences, you've earned wisdom and gained a unique perspective. You're better positioned than ever before to act with purpose, passion, effectiveness, and understanding. Your past has prepared you for the challenges of the future. Rise up, meet those challenges, and fulfill the potential that's been accumulating throughout your whole life.
Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Reach up with the right hand. Give the head a gentle tug as you press that left hand down towards the floor. Release it. Drop your chin towards your chest. Reach up with your hands. Give the head a gentle tug. Release it. Drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. Reach up with the left hand. Give the head a gentle tug. Press that right hand down towards the floor. Release it. Look up just slightly. Open your mouth if you want to stretch your jaw. Bring your hands to heart. Honoring one another, we say Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Click that subscribe button. Leave me a comment, and I will see you next time.